everyone. So today I am going to be doing a highlight focus, not contour highlight focus, but actual kind of like shimmer highlight focus and what a difference it makes to your look. At the moment I've got my full face of makeup on. Even though I love my makeup look and I've contoured and I've added some colour and I've bronzed, I still feel like my face looks quite flat, and I think highlight really will kind of highlight my cheekbones and just give my face more shape and depth as well. So you'll see the difference, and I'll kind of do like a before and after so you can see what a different highlight makes. So first of all, I'm going to talk to you through some of my favourite highlighters and the types of highlighters that go well for my skin tone personally. So obviously there is liquid highlighters and powder highlighters available, and it just comes down to what you prefer. Obviously cream highlight has more hold, and then you can kind of top them up or layer them up with like a powder highlight as well. Not about trends, it's more about technique and why you do certain things and if those things work for you. Some of my favourite highlighters, so I've just picked out 5 favourite highlighters, and there's also a couple that I want to try, and there is always new highlighters coming out and brands are always kind of like trying to do the next best thing. So one of my favourite ones is an all-time classic actually, and it is a MAC one, and it's called Soft and Gentle. This has a really gorgeous like champagne finish to it. It's really pretty, so you can see it there. It's just like really kind of, it's sparkly, it's got the shimmer, it's lovely, and it's like got like a champagne gold undertone. Another favourite of mine, Urban Decay, and it's the Afterglow highlight, and this is in the shade Sin. And then another one of my favourites is one that is so underrated, and I feel like not enough people know about this, and a lot of people might steer clear from it because it basically just looks white, but it's not. It's got a really nice like champagne goldy undertone to it, which obviously you can tell the theme of what I love. This is called Albatross, and honestly it is such a lovely highlight, so love that one as well. Another one is actually a new launch, and it's from Illamasqua. It's the Gleam highlighter, so it's basically a cream highlight, and I'm going to be showing you how this works because cream highlights are just so amazing, and this honestly gives you such a chiseled kind of like finish. I really love this. This is in the shade Aurora. It is so lovely. I mean, I have taken pictures of this on my Instagram, and I just feel like no pictures or anything does it justice. It is just so lovely. My final favourite highlight is one that is going to be very predictable, but it's their Mary Luminizer from the Balm. This is honestly such a gorgeous highlight. I mean, I have recommended this to so many people, and everyone that kind of has gone and used it has been like, why is it taking me so long to use this? It's like amazing. It truly is such a gorgeous highlight. I think this is what I'm going to use in my tutorial today though, because I just love it. I love it. It's so lovely, and it's kind of lovely for every single part of the face, and it also makes a really nice eyeshadow as well. In fact, all of them do, but this is such a good one. And another couple of highlighters that I really want to try is the Becca Champagne Pop. Really want to try that because everyone's going on about it, and I just feel really left out. The other one is the new Mariah Carey one from MAC. I haven't physically seen it yet, but every time I go into a MAC store, like all the MAC girls are wearing it, and I'm like, what are you wearing? And they always say that they're wearing the Mariah Carey highlight, which has been sold out for a really long time. I'm going to take the Mary Luminizer, and the places that I like to highlight, or the best places to highlight, are your inner corners, just in here, and that really makes your eye makeup pop, whatever look you've got, and just generally your whole eyes. So sometimes, and it's like really common now, and it's one of the looks that I've been going for recently, is where I'm literally doing like a no makeup kind of look, but I'll still really highlight my inner corners because it just looks so nice and quite youthful as well. Another place is obviously just under the brows, like on your brow bone, and that is to highlight your eyebrows. The most common place to highlight is just above your cheekbone. So your cheekbone is here where you can see my colour, and then just above my cheekbone, that's where you want to highlight, and then from your temples to here, and that will kind of make such a difference, which you'll see in a minute. Another place to make you look like you've got a fuller pout is on your cupid's bow. That's a nice place to highlight. There are also different brushes to achieve these different looks. So for my inner corners, I like to use a pencil brush like this Sigma one because it gets right in there and you can really control where you're putting the highlights. For like small, slightly larger areas like your brow bone, this kind of flat brush is quite nice. I also like to use this Real Technique setting brush just so I can pinpoint exactly where my highlight is going. Oh sorry, also the bridge of your nose and my cupid's bow. And then the most common kind of type of brush is this fan brush, just to kind of brush on your highlight. So I am going to start off with the highlighting on the inner corner. So I'm taking the Mary Luminizer and I'm taking a pencil brush. And then I am going to just go on the inner corner and just blending upwards. Try not to go too close to my nose. And down, like basically covering the tear duct. So can you see the difference already between the two eyes? So I think that's made such a difference. Then I'm going to take a slightly bigger brush, just dab it in and just highlight my brow bone. And this is just for when the light catches it. And the other one. When I'm going out, I would always use like a cream highlight first and then do the powder on top. I'm going to take this Illamasqua Gleam and I'm just going to dab it here. Just very lightly, like a little goes a long way here. So just very slightly. So can you see the difference that makes? So because I've already added powder to my face, it can look a bit weird. So you just need to make sure you don't get too much product on you. You just need to keep it very, and just dab. And for like every day, I do is just use this Real Technique setting brush, take the Mary Luminizer and go from my temples here to above my cheekbones. So you're kind of like almost going like a C. Without taking any extra product, I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose, just whatever's left of my brow, and then my cupid's bow. With the cupid's bow, you need to be careful because what you don't want to do is look like you've got a sweaty lip. Now, for a night out, the ultimate thing to do, and this will give you that kind of like real like holographic effect, which is lovely. So this is kind of like a daytime highlight. Obviously it's a bit more because I've got the cream highlight as well, but you can see it makes such a difference. So my tip is to get some water or setting spray, whichever one, and I'm just going to spray the back of my hand. So the back of my hand is wet. I'm going to take the hand brush and just dampen it slightly so it's a bit wet. Take some of this Mary Luminizer and then on my cheekbones just add it just there and there. So can you see how it's gone like way holographic? That is more kind of like a trend at the moment, it's just like more holographic highlights. So that is how to use highlight, the best highlights to use, what brushes to use, my favourite highlighters, where to apply it, and the highlight technique. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a big thumbs up. You can come and say hi on Instagram, Twitter or Snapchat. I will see you guys very soon. Bye guys.